Good morning, I've got 9:30, April 13th.
Which one?
2026.
Said last time.
I pledge allegiance to the
flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Flag, pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one indivisible.
Heavenly Father, we come to you this morning and thank you for the opportunity to gather and meet. We ask that you guide us in our decision making. We thank you for blessing each of us, blessing Galveston County. We thank you for all of our staff, and we ask that you for your continued protection. In Jesus' name. Amen.
All right, first up is public comment. We have one person signed up for public comment, Ron Jones. Come on up, is that Ron? Introduce yourself, Ron Jones.
Yeah. Is that Reverend Jones or Ron Jones?
Oh, is that a Reverend Jones? Sorry.
It's not pertaining to the agenda item. They told me to let you know. Okay.
Go ahead, sorry, sir.
All right, my name is Walter Jones. I reside at 1406 19th Avenue North, Texas City, Precinct 1. I've lived on 19th Avenue from 1975 to 2005, just off 6th Street, and presently from 2005 to the present, as I said, on 19th Avenue, just off 14th Street. I left out my driveway a few weeks ago when we had the heavy rain, which never had taken place before, but I left out my driveway driving an expedition, and I didn't think I was going to make it to the next block. I've never experienced the flooding like that. I went to Public Works and got ping-pong between the Drainage District and Public Works as to who was responsible for maintaining the ditches that run along north-south alongside 14th Street and 16th Street. So we found out that Texas City is responsible for those ditches, but on the north side of 25th Avenue North, I found out that according to the map that was read by the one of the district managers, that Galveston County was responsible for the maintenance of that ditch there, along with Texas City and the Texas City School District. So my concern is that the north side of 25th Street, on the ditch that runs along north-south on 14th, as well as the ditch that runs north-south on 16th Street. Public Works were very accountable in taking care of the maintenance on the Texas City side. I saw a couple of trucks at 14th and 25th Avenue. I'm assuming, I was on my way to another meeting, I'm assuming that they were county trucks and looked like they may have taken care of that part, but seemingly there needs to be a concerted or some type of coordinated effort to take care of that ditch that runs east-west from apparently 16th Street to the bay itself. Apparently it looks like Levi Pride sits right there at Bay Street. I don't know if that's the Texas City's part, but I'm unlikely to think that there's their part from Bay Street out into the bay itself, which there was vegetation, standing water. On the west side of that ditch, there was running water.
30 seconds.
There's running water back towards 16th Street, vegetation all along there. And then on the north side of 16th Street, where Texas City took care of the south side, I'm assuming that that's the county's portion, that there was standing water there. And so I'm just concerned because, as I said, I've never experienced that type of flooding since being there since 1975.
Okay, items 1 through 33 are on consent. Motion approved. Motion and second to approve consent items. Motion passes 5-0. We'll stop briefly for item 11, consideration of resolution designating the week of April 25th and May 6th as Texas Soil
the Soil and Water Conservation District, where I'll represent Galveston, Houston. We, I don't know, Mr. Juicy did. Now you go down, if you travel back roads like I do a lot of surveying for performance and stuff, so we want to recognize soil and water, but it's either houses on one side or it's solar panels on the other side. It seems like they're taking over the whole area. And there's a few programs we have, Natural Resources said they've done some of the, working with the public schools and all, putting gardens in and stuff. So we're very limited. We've got to do something to bring the soil and water to attention, because a lot of the children that grow up in the houses now, you'll never know. Had a grandson the other day, we planted a garden, and he puts the seed in the ground, he goes to grandma and he says, puts his hand on his hips, says, now I'm a farmer. So we're losing a lot of farmers. We, this year it's very cut back on the rice farming and all, and but we got to figure out a way to conserve the water and the ground and take care of everything. That's basically what we're doing. That's why we have a proclamation trying to bring it to the attention. But how do you get it out to the public and then to understand it?
Yeah, but you got others doing it here, would you like a quick picture with the resolutions? Then you put it on social media and get word out. I don't do social media.
Somebody will. That brings us to our last item, item 34, consideration authorization for the attention to the transport vans and health.
Good morning. So this is for ITV 25-078 secure transport vans and shuttle vans. Were opened on March 26, 2026. We received 4 bids. We're requesting that 2 senior shuttle buses be awarded meeting specifications to Master Transportation, 1 sheriff's office 88 van, low bid meeting specifications to Hudson Bus Sales, and 1 sheriff's office van is amount low bid meeting specifications vendor Hudson Bus Sales. Your consideration and approval of this award recommendation.
Motion passes 5-0. That's the end of our agenda. We're on at 9:38.